And welcome back. So in today's Simple Health, a miraculous story of survival of a mother who suffered cardiac arrest during childbirth. Now, during a planned C-section, Kim Afterbach, who you see here next to me, went to St. David's Women's Center of Austin and gave birth to 2 healthy twin boys. But then complications arose, causing doctors to remove her uterus, and then another emergency. Her heart stopped. We're getting into the story right now. Kim is here, as well as Dr. Jerry Gilbert. He's a cardiologist at St. David's North Austin Medical Center. Thank you all so much for being here to share this story with us today.
Thank you for having us.
So Kim, I'll start with you. So you had a C-section and then you had to get your uterus removed. And then on top of that, your heart stopped. These were just 2 what you call unlucky events. Walk me through what happened.
Sure. So I went in for, like you said, a planned C-section for my twins, and the C-section started great. Everything went smoothly. And then I started to get lightheaded. One of my nurses came to check on me and asked how I was doing. And I said, I'm feeling a little lightheaded. And as they were kind of wrapping up the C-section, they had to remove my uterus because of a separate unlucky issue.
Yeah.
My placenta wouldn't deliver after I delivered the twins. And so they were working on that, and then I had a pulmonary embolism. So a clot rushed from my uterus, most likely, up to my lungs, and my heart stopped. So my heart stopped for about 12 minutes during the delivery of the twins. They had to use CPR and defibrillation to get my heart going again.
And Dr. Gilbert, that's where you come in. And I want to preface this before I ask you your question. This is the first time they're seeing each other before or since the surgery and the procedures. Talk to me about how you stepped in and how your work helped save her life.
So when her heart stopped, they called a code blue overhead in labor and delivery. The hospital has their own code team. It normally doesn't include an interventional cardiologist, but anytime we hear a code that's called in an odd place, whether that's an operating room or labor and delivery or cafeteria, someplace that you don't expect it, try to go and just offer assistance where we can. So my nurse practitioner and I ran up to labor and delivery, and there was already CPR ongoing, and Kim had been intubated, and they're doing a great job of supporting blood flow to her brain. Hooked her up to an EKG monitor and saw that she was in ventricular fibrillation. Mm-hmm. And we defibrillated her, and thankfully heart started back up again. And
how often does this happen? Is this rare? And what caused it? Do we know?
I think we can postulate what happened. Her twins happened to be quite sizable at the time of their delivery, and I think there was a lot of additional pressure put on the backside of the uterus when Dr. Seeker, her obstetrician, was doing the hysterectomy. He felt that there was some abnormalities behind the uterus, and I think she probably had some blood clots sitting in the network of veins behind her uterus, and when the uterus was mobilized to do the hysterectomy, those, like she said, broke off and went through the right side of the heart into the lungs, and the shock of the additional pressure on the heart stopped her heart. But it's incredibly unusual. It doesn't happen very frequently at all.
Very often, okay. And so it was obviously, Kim, for you, a long journey to recovery. 5 surgeries?
I think so.
Okay, and then 19 blood transfusions.
Yes.
Walk me through that healing process.
Yeah, so after the twins' delivery, I was ventilated and sedated for most of the next 2 weeks. And throughout those 2 weeks, I had multiple procedures. They were trying to prevent any further clots from developing and going to my lungs. And then they were also working on figuring out where is this internal bleeding coming from, because my blood counts were critically low. And so I had to get 19 blood transfusions over the time that I was there as well. So that was kind of the first 2 weeks. And then the third week was kind of, I woke up again, I started to have memories around that time. So that third week was about rehabilitation, doing a lot of physical therapy, occupational therapy, and then getting to know my twins, because I missed the first 2 weeks of their life. So getting to know them and do all those kind of first moments together.
And how are they doing?
They're so good. They are wild. They just turned 1, so they are everywhere. Mobile, loud, so much fun.
And so you have a lot of energy, obviously, because you have to care for them. And Dr. Gilbert, so Kim exercised, she had a healthy diet. Did that play a factor in her being able to be saved and just help her in this process?
Well, sure. The healthier you are going into a medical emergency, the better off you are going to be to come out of an emergency. So 100%. I'm always impressed by a mother's need to do well for her kids, and I think that also plays a part in this as well.
Okay. And then lastly, Kim, you've become kind of an ambassador for We Are Blood, and you have collaborated with them. What's your message and the important message you want to get out to the community about just the work that they do and how it helps save your life?
Yeah, so while I was in the hospital, my family was kind of trying to figure out how can we give back to the community, how can we help? And through their research, they found out that We Are Blood is the blood donation center for all of Central Texas. And so we decided to do a blood drive with them to help replenish all of the 19 blood transfusions that I had and then some. And so in doing that blood drive, we told everybody we know, friends, family, neighbors, to please go donate, because I had 19 people over the holidays that donated blood that saved my life. And without them, I wouldn't be here. And so giving back and donating blood is really just the way that we can say thank you and help support the community.
All right, Kim and Dr. Gilbert, thank you all so much for being here and again sharing this miraculous story of survival. Of course, we'll have more on their story and all you need to do on our website at KXAN.com.